baby. I'm thinking of kissing and licking and rubbing and touching. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Gwendolyn back with another video. So right now we are continuously going back in time to find out a wee bit more about Chrisean. I like to watch these old, whether they're old or older, videos about her because it helps me get to know her better and her patterns and such and such and so, so on and so forth. So let's get right on into it.
Y'all remember when Chrisean Rock's sister Tareen was spilling about JR possibly having a condition? She was present during the birth of this child and was given permission to listen in to Rock's medical information. And based on what she said, apparently Chrisean had chlamydia and refused a C-section. Girl.
Because I was there. It didn't kick in. It didn't kick in. When the nurses came in and told you, can they talk to you about yourself? You're like, no. You just go ahead and put it out there when I was wrong. Yeah, they said you had chlamydia. You love your six didn't kick in. They said, what I do with C-section. Guess what? You refused. You didn't want to mess up your little tattoo. Or you didn't want to get cut, right? Oh, all right. Where your mama instincts was at then? Because you sent through that infected canal, right? You did. You did that. So, don't do that. And I encourage you. I keep asking you, leave me alone. But you want to play with my children now, right? You play with my children. Talking on my grandbaby, like... And you know what's crazy? We would never talk about Chrisean because he's special and we really love him. But yo, you are foul. You are foul and disgusting.
If you didn't know, giving birth with an STD puts the child at high risk for blindness and many other lifelong complications. And Tareen was putting her sister on blast for allegedly intentionally putting the baby in harm's way. And because she was the one taking care of JR, she said she didn't even know how to care for him correctly. Well, allegedly, Blueface's new boo, Hazel-E, is confirming all these allegations.
I was thinking about that real quick. I just wanted to say, like, God willing, when he does get into better hands, it's going to take a team of people. It's going to take a specialist to be his guardian. I don't think he could just go into a family that doesn't have any type of background that pertains to his health. You know, like, for example, the crudité, I believe that's how you say it. If his new guardian is not familiar with that, then he needs to be placed with somebody who is. A direct specialist. Go live with them. And if not, he'll just be in just another dire situation. So that's just my opinion.
Allegedly. Especially after Blueface posted a bunch of clips with JR, and people seemingly confirmed that there was definitely something up with him. Okay, the thing is, as soon as Blue was released from prison, the first thing he did was spend time with his children. He even shared a video of him and JR in the studio with Chrisean, and Chrisean even brushed off the negativity she was getting online, saying people needed to chill because Blueface was simply being there for his son, something she called an answered prayer. She explained that after 2 years, they'd figured things out and were now just co-parenting.
Nobody was worried about you or Blueface, sweetheart. After we saw him in Blueface's arms, him being 2 years old, and the way he was, you know what I'm saying? That's when people really was like, oh, this is for real. Yeah.
Her, Blueface was still her baby daddy and best friend, and according to Rock, things between her and Blueface were in a much better place. She also made it clear that neither of them tried to control the other's love life, saying this was probably the most mature they'd ever been with each other. Then she added that all she really wanted was what's best for her son, which meant making it easy for Blueface to be a great dad. So other clips which Blue shared captured tender moments with him and his youngest, Chrisean Jr., including one where the 2-year-old stood in his playpen, seemingly for the first time while his dad watched. In addition, fans saw the emotional moment he reunited with the children he shares with Jade and Alexis, and cameras caught the family embracing as they saw each other for the first time in a long time. Now with JR, people said that it was actually the first time they felt like the baby was actually being treated with grown parental love and attention, and the first time they saw that baby calm and relaxed. I mean, we've all seen how chaotic it's been with just Chrisean alone, right? So yeah, people were at least happy to see the baby calm and loved. However, as much as guys have noted that JR appears to be loved and calm around Blue, those clips that Blueface posted are also the ones that have made people conclude that something is really going on with the baby.
Oh, we got the last one. Say what's up to Baby Butter.
Wait, which game?
Say hi, Baby Butter.
Ah, okay.
Baby Butter.
Baby brother.
Yeah. Say what's up, big brother. Yeah, we getting it all the way together, man. You know what time it is.
Basically, people are saying that Blueface went to prison while JR was still a newborn. 2 years later, he's still a newborn. Like he can't even sit up on his own. And apparently, he keeps staring up into space. Now, what I'm hearing is that Hazel-E has alleged...
I don't understand how her fans can see that and just say, like, leave him alone or leave them alone. He's fine.
Like he can't even sit up on his own.
This
and
right
apparently...
here. How can y'all see him like that and still say, leave her alone? She's trying. She's doing what? What? Yeah, I feel like anybody who could see him like this and still say he's fine, leave her alone, she's trying, you're an evil piece of shit. An evil son of a bitch. And you don't give a fuck about him. Therefore, you don't give a fuck about her. And I said what I said.
Keeps staring up into space. Now, what I'm hearing is that Hazel-E has allegedly also been confirming that she's noted that there's something wrong with JR. As for why Hazel would even have opinions about Chrisean's son, well, let's just say that she is the new stepmama. Allegedly. See, Blueface was spotted at Meme House Productions in Los Angeles, and he was seen dancing closely and sharing playful exchanges with Hazel-E. In one clip posted by Hazel herself, she called Blueface King, to which he responded that he looked better standing next to her, and their flirty energy quickly fueled speculation among fans, with many suggesting a new romance may be developing. Apparently, they have been reconnecting since he got out, though their connection actually started years ago. Sources close to the two say they have kept in touch on and off since 2018, but timing and circumstances always seem to get in the way. And now, with Blueface back home, they are finally exploring something more. There have actually been reports claiming that they are officially casually dating, because they have also posted other flirty videos with each other outside the club. Okay, I personally get how bad it would look if Hazel is actually talking about Chrisean's child. But then again, if it's true, she wouldn't be the first person to say something is up. I mean, people have been going on and on about how there's definitely something wrong with the child, and Chrisean keeps denying it. Y'all know that shortly after the baby was born in September 2023, guys were convinced that Chrisean Jr. had fetal alcohol syndrome, and it obviously didn't help that Blue himself was claiming that Chrisean smoked and drank throughout her pregnancy. Plus, we all saw how Chrisean previously caught heat for partying while pregnant on several occasions. So, because of this, people noticed how Chrisean Jr. had physical characteristics of fetal alcohol syndrome, including the folds in the corner of his eyes, small eyes, dropped nose, open mouth, and extra-large low-set ears. There were also those who said that the sound of Blueface and Chrisean's baby crying sounded like Kriducha syndrome, but high-pitched crying can also be caused by alcohol withdrawal in infants. However, at the time, Rock responded by saying that her...
What do you call that? People be like, I ain't never seen her do that. Oh, really? You ain't never seen it?
Pitched crying can also be caused by alcohol withdrawal in infants.
And will sweat up and down its juice. Mind you, I have this entire video posted on my channel. Whoever this girl is on the right, she had to drink first. So that means it's probably juice or whatever, out of here. Because why would a non-pregnant girl go to the club and order juice or apple cider or whatever the fuck y'all said? She ordered what she ordered. It was pineapple Ciroc. She said it with her own mouth. Chrisean went up to her after dancing with Glorilla, because that's Glorilla over here. She turned around, took the drink out that girl's hand, and started drinking it. Then she took the straw and started to stir it, meaning to mix the ice with the alcohol so it won't be so strong. Hello, I'm 30 plus here. I am not stupid. That's what we do to mix it up so it won't hit us so heavily. Okay? That's not juice. It's not apple cider. It's not water. It's pineapple Ciroc. Go back on my channel so you can watch the whole thing. the excuses are comical at this point.
However, at the time, Rock responded by saying that her baby is healthy and they would have told her at the hospital if he had any symptoms. She also said
Well, she
that
didn't
just
have
because
him at a hospital, it was a birthing center.
his pictures aren't that cute, it doesn't mean people could post her baby on the internet and start speculating about his health. Regardless, over the next couple of months, based on what people observed, fans said that Chrisean Jr.'s developmental delay was obvious, and if Chrisean had been taking him to the doctor on schedule, there's no way she hadn't been told that. People were also saying that Chrisean was not taking care of the baby properly, and she was in denial about what's really going on with him. There was also that Walmart video where Chrisean Jr.'s head was hanging while Chrisean was walking her dog on its leash in the store. A lot of followers cited the dangers of having the neck unsupported and also accused Rock of being too distracted to properly tend to Chrisean Jr. as she also walked her dog on its leash inside the store. And you know what Blueface wrote in response to the criticism? He posted on X, "Trust me, I'm just as surprised as y'all." At the time, even Blueface's mother, Carlissa, also blasted Chrisean for not properly taking care of the baby.
Got my baby in the goddamn grocery store with the goddamn shit folded over and he doing a back bend like he in the goddamn gymnastics already. I don't like none of them. Kylie's first baby daddy, a husband, none of them raggedy. They couldn't even lift up more weights than me. I don't know why my kids out here running around with these goddamn weirdo no.
Anyway, Blueface also said
She said, where the fuck did you find this bitch?
that
Oh shit, that's funny as hell.
Chrisean Jr. was also having health issues, and he accused Chrisean of being an unfit mother, claiming she pushed back surgery for their newborn son's hernia and missed hospital appointments to address his health issues. Remember, Blueface had already previously threatened to take the baby if Chrisean didn't pay enough attention to him. He literally wrote, addressing Chrisean, "If she don't take my son serious and make that her main focus and priority for at least 30 days, I will file for custody. You've been warned." Sad part about this is she doesn't know we care about the baby more than her at this point. She's so selfish.
That's what the fans seem to not get a good gauge on. Y'all just, because we'll speak on Junior's health, it don't have nothing to do with how we feel about Chrisean. Fuck her at this point. Get him in a doctor's office. And if you can't do it, give him up. Period.
Only worried about what she wants to do instead of what's best for the child. Blueface also said that his baby is hurting every day, but it looks like Chrisean doesn't care by writing, "IDC about Chrisean feelings. My son is hurting every day and she's acting like it's not a problem." And in another tweet about his son needing surgery, he said, "I only went to be more for the surgery, but when we got there, they said you missed the appointment. It was 2 days ago. The doctors are busy now. We have to reschedule." At that moment, I knew she wasn't really up for the challenge.
Right.
Well, there was also a time when Chrisean filmed herself while she was at a restaurant eating with her son, and people claimed the baby did not blink once in the video. And even with Chrisean trying to make it clear that her baby is okay, people are still saying that his developmental delay is obvious, and if she's been taking him to the doctor on schedule, there's no way she hasn't been told that. Honey, it also doesn't help that Blue's mother keeps insisting there's something wrong with the baby. She previously went on Instagram Live to explain her comments, saying there could be some type of neurological problem. And Carlissa also insisted that everyone knew about Rock's drinking during pregnancy, saying,
We know we could see something going on. His daddy's gonna see something going on. We know what come with this. We ain't stupid, and we ain't finna play stupid.
So, if the grandmother is also out here talking about how the baby could have some kind of brain issue, would it be surprising if Hazel-E said the same thing? Again, I get how it may come across as conniving, but can you blame her? I'm just waiting for Chrisean to probably go on another rant about this. But meanwhile, let me know what you think about Hazel-E allegedly joining the chat in the comments section below.
Chrisean she's an inadequate parent. Even though she's the primary parent, she's inadequate. And Blueface, I feel like the difference between him then when he was making those tweets and now is he knows he's not the father. And he knows what he's up against with Chrisean. It's not just battling back and forth with her. He knows what she come with. She got pulled. And she can do whatever she want to you or have whatever she want happen to you. Whether that's going back to jail, visiting him at his gravesite, her words, not mine. Baby, please. He feel like, why put himself his life in jeopardy when he got, you know, 2 other kids to take care of. He said that himself too. So sometimes I wonder why her sisters won't fully step in and just be like, look, she at such and such, go get them. But that's their baby sister, and they don't want to be the ones to make that phone call. They kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. But a lot of us are still be like, girl, sister or not, like, what about Junior? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's tough over there in them alone streets, baby. That's all I got to say. I will see y'all next time.
Why don't you come home? Fulfill this fantasy, baby. Craving some you. Waiting